Hi folk, yesterday we spoke around unity. Today I want to speak around relationships, because you and I know that the earth revolves. The axis that the earth revolves on is simply relationships, and healthy relationships at that. You know, if the time is up and you have to move, the question is, how should you do it? You can move on offended, play the victim card, try to negatively influence people around you, try and justify your resentment, but then you lose. This is from the scriptures. This is the way I believe we should move on. And it's found in Isaiah 55 verse 12. And it says, you shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. Now, that's the way to move into the next season of your life, because God has led you out peacefully, and on your departure you reflect His very nature. Now, if it's a relationship that you're leaving, remember, always win the relationship rather than the argument. However, if you find yourself in a toxic situation that's harmful to you or to your family, you need to seek help and then leave. If it's a business, don't burn all your bridges, because you never know in years to come. Make a long-term decision whether you need to walk through those doors again. Now, if it's a church that you're leaving, remember, it's not a restaurant you're leaving where you pick and choose from a menu. We are not consumers, we're contributors. You know, Paul said in 1 Corinthians 12 and verse 18, but God sets the members in the body just as He pleases. You and I aren't the one who pick and choose what church we should go to. In fact, according to the scriptures, it's God's job. You know, the enemy of our soul will always try and set us up to take the bait and get offended, and you get to a place where you've actually been in a place that you've been growing and have been fruitful and have been fed. King David said this, those that are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish. They'll flourish in the courts of our God. Psalm 92 verse 13. If God plants you, then He's the only one that can uproot you. Let's continue to build healthy relationships. Let not your heart be troubled.